Good evening. So I'm here at the end of 2024 and I'm going to do a sort of a bit of a review of my favourite BB shooters for this year. The top 5 in my eyes. Totally, your own perspective is what I think is probably the best shooters. Taking into account that I shoot out to 20 metres with BB shooters, and also it's normally very windy as well. Most of the videos you'll see the wind, the flag blowing, so it's not ideal conditions, but the general accuracy of these is pretty good. So starting at number 5, this is at the bottom of the 5, is the Umarex Racegun, and I bought this in February from the British Shooting Show. Now this also comes with a frame, and also you can fit a red dot as well, and that comes with a red dot, and it comes with 2 different sights as well. So I tested this with the red dot and also without the frame as it is now, and I instead of having the fibre optic rear sight, I went for the standard one. It's got a fibre glue at the front, okay, you can see that. So yeah, this shoots, all these BB shooters were hitting cannons out to 20 metres, even in the wind, okay? So this has sort of partial blowback, not full blowback, yeah. The trigger's really nice, it's not particularly heavy, but there's a little click and then it goes, okay? The magazine is a standard magazine where it pulls the actual BB, pushes the BB, pushes that forward as you pull the trigger and pushes the BB into the barrel, and it fires it at the valve. So these are the cheaper versions of the actual magazines, and they're not normally as smooth and slightly heavier than the ones that have the actual valve, the actual rubber valve at the top, where the slide goes forward and makes a seal. Okay, so that's number 5. Really nice gun, shoots really well, but the price is about $180 in UK, I think now. So yeah, it's not the cheapest one here, but it's pretty good. And if you're looking for something with also a red dot that fits on it as well, it comes as a complete kit. You could buy that and take the red dot off and use it on other things as well. Okay, so that's the Umarex Racegun. Yeah, nice pistol. Pop that over there. Pop the safety on. So the next one is the Desert Eagle. This is Cybergun Desert Eagle, and I bought this quite recently. There you go, that's it there. Really nice. And now I fitted a laser on this because this particular model, or this is the one when I shot this, it was shooting about 3 to 4 inches low. So what I did fit a laser and I zeroed it up, and the laser is actually bang on at 10 yards now, freestanding. It groups really nicely central. So downside, the reason why this is number 4, it's a bit of a toss-up between number 3 and number 4 with this, is it only does about 45 shots. You'll get just about 3 magazines. These are 15 round magazines. I do like the way this loads as well. It locks back, yeah, the spring locks back there, and you also got a feeding hole there to just pour them in, and it actually just tilted like that, and it loads really, really nice. So your CO2 obviously goes in the bottom there. It also got the valve at the top. This is what I was telling you about. And these designs, as the slide goes forward, it causes the seal inside the actual gas feeder, the actual rammer that rams the actual BB into the barrel. Yeah, rams off the magazine into the barrel, and it makes a seal, and the gas goes through that and fires the BB. And these are the triggers on these sort of pistols are really nice and light, and this has got a really nice trigger on it. So this weighs about 3/4 pound on its own. So this pistol is a hefty bit of kit. It's like I said, I think it's 2.6 pounds in weight. Obviously, we don't have full auto in UK because this is a 4.5 millimeter BB shooter, so you're not allowed full auto. So you've got safe and fire. It's got full blowback. Yeah, that's the valve. That's the top of the magazine, and that's the thing that comes forward and seals over the magazine and fires the BB through it. Okay, so yeah, really nice blowback. In my video I was talking about this having really a heavy blowback. It's all relative to CO2 pistols, by the way. It's not related to real firearms. So people say, oh, it hasn't really got that much blowback compared to a real. No, of course it hasn't, but it's in comparison to all these other BB shooters. It's got a double spring in here. There's double recoil springs in here. That's what gives it. And if I just release the slide now, like there, it really does slam shut. What I'm saying is that it used a lot of CO2 to force that slide backwards like that. Yeah, the trigger, like I said, is very nice. Yeah, if I just flick the safety off, which is off, and pull the trigger, it's a really nice trigger. Yeah, it's about £3, I think about £3 or £4 pull. Like I said, this particular one I've got here, the hop up, you can adjust it in the back, but I tried that and it didn't really do much at all. Just brought up a little bit, probably about 1 inch. So really, you might find your version, if you buy one of these, it might not need a laser. It depends on the way the hop up is whether it's any good or not. But the hop up on this was pretty poor, to be fair. But yeah, it's really nice. I haven't got massive hands or tiny hands, but it's perfect position for me. So yeah, this was a toss up between number 4 and number 3. So we're going to move on, and we're going to go to number 3, and this is the Glock 17 TGR. This is like the base of the two-tone one. This uses the same magazine as the Racegun. So you see, as you pull the trigger, the first part of the pull pushes the BB out, and then it fires through the actual tube there. So yeah, not the best trigger. Blowback isn't completely full. It's a little bit tinny in my eyes, but it does fire pretty well. It's accurate. Like I said, all these BB shooters were hitting cans out to 20 meters if I could keep still in the wind. So they're not overly powerful. I think none of these exceed 2 foot-pounds. So yeah, that's the actual sights, the typical Glock sights. A white U at the back. Non-adjustable. I don't think any of these sights are adjustable. The Racegun has fully adjustable sights, by the way, but all the others, I believe, are all fixed sights. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Glock fans would like this. This is my wife's actually, but yeah, it shoots really nice. I've done a review on it. Fit a flashlight or a laser on the bottom, but this shoots nice and straight. In fact, all these pistols shoot really bang on with fixed sights, apart from the Desert Eagle that was shooting straight but low. Okay, it wasn't shooting to the side, and that's with the Umarex steel BBs. So that's number 3. Now, number 2 is the cheapest of all 5 here, and this is the Walther PDP. And I bought this really recently, and it's only about 110, and it's very basic. It's non-blowback, but the reason I put it at number 2 is the cost, the way it shoots, and the actual quality of it, the actual moulding quality. It's really nice. The actual branding is really, I really do like the feel of this. The grips on the Walthers are really nicely shaped as well, so they're contoured to most people's hands. It's got a safety there. Okay, it's also got the safety underneath as well, but you want to use that when you've got a safety here. Okay, stick magazine, yeah, locks back, easy to load, really good. Nice sights, really good sights. They shoot really straight, and you'll get a fair amount of shots out of this. Where the blowback, you're limited to like maybe 45, 50 shots with blowbacks. You know, heavy slide blowbacks. You'll get about 80, 90 shots out of this easy, maybe even 100, okay, if the weather's warm. It's been cold when I've been doing these as well, so it's not been great. So yeah, that is what I'd call number 2. It's a good 50, 60 pounds cheaper than all the others. So yeah, I think that's definitely a nice starter gun. And the trigger's really nice. You know, it's not a heavy trigger, it's nice and smooth. That first part of the pull, obviously, brings the barrel out. You see, this is like a bit like this, the C11 Crossman's, the early Crossman, where the barrel comes out and it fires when the barrel goes back in. So it's really basic, shoots really well, got plenty of grunt as well, because obviously got no blowback either. So these are generally about 100 FPS quicker than most of the blowbacks. Yeah, so you'll get a bit more grunt out of them, which is better if you want to shoot a bit further out. But all these will hit cans out to 20 meters if you can keep still, keep the target, keep your sights on it. Okay, so that's number 2. The Walther PDP. And number 1, now I only ever bought 4 this year, 4 BB shooters, dedicated BB shooters, and I didn't want to put a revolver in that I tend to shoot pellets out of. Even though I have bought revolvers that can shoot BBs technically, but I shoot pellets at them, so I didn't want to do a revolver, but I can do that separate. Sometime I'm going to do a revolver review of all the revolvers I have, and maybe even 2025 I'll get around to actually doing a video of all the pistols I have. I might have to do several little videos because I can't fit them all out basically, and then join them all together so you'll be able to see the whole collection. Okay, so number 1 is the this is the Springfield Armory 1911 Mil-Spec. Really nice pistol. I bought this actually in November 2023, so it was sort of reviewed right at the end of last year or the year before. Last year, because we're on the 31st today. So yeah, this is like all 1911s. You've got the mag release here. These are standard magazines, KWC magazines. You name it, the 1911 RACs, the Umarex commemorative ones they do. They've all got the same mag, all made by the same company, so they're all interchangeable. The thing I like about this, it's got some really nice sights compared to some 1911s. It's got some white dots front and back. This shoots very nicely, very straight. Got full blowback. Lock it back. You look at that, see it's got the actual chrome barrel, and they are doing a limited edition of these in stainless at the moment. So I might try and get hold of one maybe next year. I really like these fake wooden grips. In fact, I'm not going to change them. They're really nice. You've also got a release here. You've got good blowback as well, very much like I'd compare it pretty near enough to the Desert Eagle. Nice trigger, really nice trigger, a little bit of play there. Right, so I've got to flick the safety. Oh, I've got to grip the safety at the back, by the way. Oh, you've got grip safety, I forgot about that. Yeah, 1911s have a grip safety, so if you don't grip the safety, you can't pull the trigger. Yeah, so that is what I'd class as number one out of these 5. So yeah, any of these are really good. If you're on a budget, I'd go for the PDP. Yeah. If you want like heavy blowback, like compared, for CO2 blowback, should I say, heavier blowback pistol. The Desert Eagle's great. That's probably the best. This is the next one. The Racegun has got full blowback. So yeah, and if you're a Glock fan, yeah, there's loads of different versions of the Glock. But the best triggers, like I said, because these ones that have the seal on them like this at the top, those sort of magazines, where I don't even know you can actually see in here. Probably not. But that bit there, that valve there, that rams the BB out to the top of that magazine. On the bottom side of that is an actual corresponding seal. So as that goes forward, it makes a seal between the magazine and the actual loader, and that fires the CO2 through that. So that's how those sort of magazines. And you find because of that, they generally have really nice triggers. You talk about triggers of maybe £3–4 pound pull compared to £7–8 pound pull, which makes a big difference to the way they shoot. Okay, so yeah, so that is the Springfield 1911 Mil-Spec. Okay, so I hope you like that little video. Have a great 2025. If you do like the videos, and not everybody does, whatever, okay, please subscribe, because you'll get notifications when I bring out a new one. And even though my channel's been running since 2018, I only have about 5,000 subscribers, so but I have many more viewers. So please feel free to subscribe. It's all free. You'll get notifications. So have a great 2024 New Year's Eve, and enjoy yourself in 2025 and shoot safely. Thanks for watching. Cheers.